Yo, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to another trade recap. Back trading these absolutely horrendous markets. So, the confidence that I had in today's trade was astronomical, honestly. Um, but as you can see, we got destroyed on this. But I'm gonna explain my thought process and everything. This trade, the reason why it lost makes logically no sense to me. But I'll break it down and just kind of run you through my thought process. So going into the day, I had these draws marked out, preferably longs, in a sense that we're already kind of making this bullish leg on the 4 hour. But if we go on the 1 hour, you can see a little bit more clearly. I had this low here that got taken out. I think it was pre-market. I got taken out, I think, at 9:29. That or right at the 9:30 open candle. And then these two hourly lows lower. And then I had this hourly draw higher. So that was my overall targets for the day. So if we go down to the lower time frames, right here, we had the 9:30 open candle. So yeah, 9:29 took out this lower draw. So in this case, this 9:29 candle, what I'm waiting for is to see if this 9:30 candle, the open, is going to continue to displace lower so I can target lower draws, or if we're just going to just reverse off of it and then continue the bullish trend. So I was waiting to see for one of those two things to happen. So 9:30 candle, as you can see, immediately displaced up. I didn't pull directly off of this because I wasn't entirely confident yet. But once we created this 931 candle right here, you can see we formed this 1 minute fair value gap, bullish fair value gap that if price were to come back down to it and if we are truly bullish, we should hold and displace out of it. As you can see, we did exactly that. We came down, tapped the 1 minute gap, immediately displaced out of it. So this is giving me, I'm talking strong conviction that, I mean, with this it's a little different since I'm on eval, so I'm a little bit more aggressive and not as like conservative with like my entries perhaps, and kind of like my targets. I'm more so just like static target. I'm risking 1,000 to make 1,500, and I'm kind of just like doing it that way, right? So as you can see, the moment we displace and I pulled basically on the close, we're only 40 points away from the draw, right? 40 points away from the draw. I have a safe stop loss with the tap of the 1 minute gap. So realistically, if we are bullish after this displacement out of it, we shouldn't come below this level again, right? If my draw is correct, which as you could see, it still was correct when it hit a little bit later in the day. But yeah, we'll get into that. But anyways, so my idea was taking this trade. I was going to BE at the draw. So because in reality, realistically, logically, a lot of words, thinking about it is that if we do hit the draw, there is a good chance that we're just going to either chop or just reverse completely off of it, right? So I was going to go BE at the draw just to kind of, play it safe, and then just hold the trade until I hit 1.5K in profit. But as you can see, the moment I entered, I mean, this just makes no sense to me. I'm talking immediate bearish candles, like all the way down. And ES was doing the same thing. And it just makes no sense to come and re-sweep these lows. It's not like it's taking out an extra draw. We took out the draw already. And then we start randomly displacing up and hitting the draw that I was targeting, or the draw that I was going to go be at. It just logically, like, look at this 5 minute displacement candle. Like, it just makes no sense. I feel like the markets are just kind of in this weird spot right now to where they're just doing a lot of things where just stuff that I'm not used to, stuff that probably a lot of traders just aren't used to. I guess it really just comes down to just adapting to it at the end of the day. I feel like I don't really know how to explain it, but I think it's only temporary. I think in normal market conditions, this trade would have worked out 10 out of 10 times. I'm that confident in it, honestly. But as you can see today, it didn't, and that just is the reality of trading. That's just probabilities, I remember reading and being told, over my years of learning was just like even the perfect trade can lose. You know what I mean? And that's just what it comes down to. Like it can just be a statistical loss, which in this sense I do believe is a statistical loss, truthfully. So, yeah, I did blow this eval, but it's okay because I actually have a top step eval that I haven't traded yet. So, gonna trade that next. So, yeah, that's it for the trade recap. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys smash a like, comment, subscribe. See you guys on my next one. Look at this just blasting. I mean, like, I literally would have TP'd. Like, I actually would have TP'd. That's crazy. All right. See you guys on my next one.